Salut, c'est Mathieu de Ludovox et aujourd'hui je suis avec Travis de Action Face Games qui va nous présenter l'extension de Heroes Wanted. Hi Travis, how are you? How is it going this GenCon?
I'm doing wonderful, thanks.
So are your games selling?
Yeah, we're doing really well. Yep, we did really well last year. We're doing really well again.
So you're here with a new release, Heroes Wanted. So for Heroes Wanted, it's an expansion pack. So what is it and what's new in it?
Okay, so what this does is it expands the Heroes Wanted universe. It's going to add 2 new hero types to the game, and it's got 2 new scenarios and a few new rules, okay? So the first hero type that we have our supernatural heroes, and what these guys are like magical heroes. The thing is just like our other heroes, they're a little kind of silly or strange. These guys are not very good with magic. So the idea is that they use their powers, and their powers are very strong at first, but as soon as they use their superpower, they become cursed. So what happens is their powers get worse. So suddenly their power is really good, and then it becomes kind of diminished, and then they gain curses, and what the curses do is every time that they rest while they have at least 1 curse token, they have to roll the curse die, and the curse die is going to generate a random effect like gain an injury, lose points, discard a random card. So you don't want to be cursed for long. So what these guys have to do is they have to sort of use their powers, and then they have to kind of recoup, get rid of their curses, and then come back in to be strong again. So it's really interesting. The other hero type we have, are mythic heroes. And the mythic heroes are kind of like gods, like Thor from the Avengers. And each one of these are completely unique. So all of their cards are unique to them. In the expansion, there's 4 of them. There's only 6 in total right now, mythic heroes in all of our games. So they are the scarcest hero. They're the most rare. And they have these things called feats, and what feats are, they're kind of like the Hero B abilities, so they have an ongoing power, and they can unlock more of them, so they almost level their guy up permanently. So whereas on the bonus cards on the other guys, you get a one-time ability, and this, you'll unlock a power and you get stronger and stronger and stronger. So those are the 2 big mechanical differences in the game. We have 2 new scenarios. This is the first scenario where you can fight 2 villains at once, and it's interesting is there's portals. So how the portals work is if you were to step on the portal, you go to the board on the other side. So there's 2 different fights going on. So the villain is importing all of these minions over here, and what happens is when we get to the red spaces, we have to check. If there's too many of these guys over there, we start to tick this up. And if it ever gets to the top, all the heroes lose the game. So if the portal opens completely, the heroes lose the game. If the havoc happens completely, if the city is destroyed, the heroes lose the game. So this one actually it's much more difficult. The opposite side of the board is it's a game store. It's actually a game store here in Indianapolis, and the villain is a ghost, and he's turning all the meeples in the games alive, and they're attacking people in the store. So they're ruining the game store. So it's pretty funny, but the difficulty is much harder in this one.
Okay, and how did you come up with this idea for the expansion? Was it something that you scrapped off the game, the base game?
Yeah, originally Supernatural Heroes were going to be in the base game, and we decided the base game has so much already. We didn't want to have more, so we reserved those, and then we came up with the idea of the Mythic Heroes. So really, what it is on the cover of the base game, if you don't mind. The idea is that each one of these members of the team is a different type of hero in the game. So he's a cosmic hero. He's a supernatural hero, so the new ones. He's a vigilante. He's a mythic hero, one of the new ones. Mutant, tech hero, and then elemental. So the elementals are not out yet. So all of the hero types have been introduced except for this one so far.
So that means plans for a new expansion.
February. This February, new expansion on Kickstarter, yeah.
So about Kickstarter, because this is big at the moment. You use Kickstarter for another of your games, about which we are going to talk. What are your thoughts about Kickstarter? Is it? I guess you think it's great. What can you tell me about this particular media?
Well, Kickstarter is a wonderful platform for people who are trying to bring a game, any sort of a product, a project, if you will, to life if they don't have the resources to do so. So for us, making this game, making the first Heroes Wanted game, cost tens of thousands of dollars. We have to find a factory in China. We have to hire a company, put it on a boat, bring it across the ocean, put it into a fulfillment, all these things. And this is all money, 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 money. So, you know, the game is an excellent game, but we don't have just $50, $60, $80,000 laying around that we can just pump into putting the game out into the world. So what Kickstarter lets us do is it lets people help us to make the dream come true. And so we're very fortunate that we've had a lot of supportive people and fans for the game all over the world. And it's helped us to not only bring Heroes Wanted to life, but now we're starting to make new games as well.
So do you plan to kickstart every game that you will make?
So far, we have kickstarted 4 games. We have a game that's up right now, actually. It funded already. We just actually unlocked another stretch goal while we were here today. So for the foreseeable future, yes, we plan to put our games on Kickstarter.
Okay, and what is your favorite part of the development process of a game? Is it playtesting, having the global idea, fine-tuning, not touching anything?
My favorite part of this is I'm the guy that comes up with all the cards and the names and the concepts for the story of the game. So for me, it's the story of the game. It's coming up with, you know, the Greek god of, or this is the Norse god of domesticated animals, like, you know, these ridiculous ideas. So all of that is me. That's my imagination, and it gives me a platform to create. And that's, of course, I love creating the cards and all the powers and testing and everything, but my favorite thing is to be able to put all these ideas down and to see them come to life.
So to sum up, what your favorite thing is story and fluff.
Yeah, the creation, the creative process of the actual story, the theme of the game. Yes.
Okay, well, thank you, Travis, for this wonderful interview. For Heroes Wanted, the Stuff of Legend that comes out like now.
This is the official release of it. It will be in stores here in the States in the next month. So I imagine in Europe we should be looking a little longer, maybe 2-3 months.
Thank you very much again. Salut et à bientôt sur Ludovox.